Warning: the following content is controversial and might be disturbing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today's video is on the Ammons house. A police captain has said he believes the story of a woman who claimed her children were being attacked and possessed by demons. Charles Austin, an experienced cop with more than 35 years' experience, is convinced a spooky haunting in Indiana is true. Mom of three, LaToya Ammons, told police that all her children walked up walls, levitated, and spoke in different voices. When two psychics visited the terrified mother, they told her there were more than 200 demons haunting the house. Even official reports from 2012 document paranormal activity with psychologists, stating they witnessed a 9-year-old child speak in different voices and walk up the walls backwards. They added, he flipped over and landed on his feet. After visiting the house and interviewing Mrs. Ammons, Captain Austin admitted he was a believer, according to the Indianapolis Star. State documents filed by the Department of Children's Services further detail strange events at the house, often witnessed by medical experts and people outside the family. But some witnesses to the eerie behavior, like hospital chaplain Reverend Mike Maginot, was skeptic that demons had possessed the children. He told the newspaper that after carrying out an exorcism on the children and her mother, they only reacted when he spoke about demons. Reverend Mike said whenever you would praise God in Latin, no reaction. But you start condemning the demon, condemning the evil spirit, all of a sudden she, the child, is reacting to that. Their names were removed to protect their identity from the official papers on the haunting in Gary, Indiana. Soon after the family moved into the 3-bedroom rented property on March 10, 2012, Miss Ammons claimed she saw her daughter levitating above her bed. In another incident, the mother found her 7-year-old son inside a closet, allegedly talking to another boy only he could see. When asked what they were talking about, his mother claimed he told her the unseen presence was describing what it felt like to be killed. The young boy also reportedly thrown by a demon spirit out of a bathroom, and Miss Ammons' 12-year-old daughter required stitches to her head after an attack. But new tenants now live in the property, and there have been no complaints of ghostly goings-on. There's also an episode of Ghost Adventures where Zak Bagans takes possession of the demon house. The Lord of Flies has a lease on a house in Gary, Indiana, and he will not be repossessed. Freestyle Digital Media's upcoming documentary, Demon House, will explore the mass hysteria that followed an alleged demonic possession that labeled an Indiana home as a portal to hell. The documentary was directed by paranormal investigator Zak Bagans, the host of Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures. Former residents of the demon house, LaToya Ammons, claimed she and her 3 children, then aged 7, 9, and 12, experienced supernatural occurrences such as physical contact, possessions, and levitation. Authorities called the Department of Child Services, Captain Charles Austin, the city's police chief and a 36-year veteran of the Gary Police Department, is on record saying the claims are credible. Austin initially thought LaToya Ammons and her family made up the story. The events are detailed in nearly 800 pages of official records. The Ammons family moved into a rental house on Carolina Street in November 2011. By December, they experienced a swarm of big black flies on their screened-in porch, a calling card for the demon Beelzebub. They heard footsteps climbing the basement stairs and creaking doors. On March 10, 2012, Ammons' mother, Rosa Campbell, witnessed her then 12-year-old granddaughter levitating above her bed, unconscious. The incident was witnessed by a group of the children's friends. The Ammons claimed they heard voices, saw wet footprints where no one had walked, and witnessed levitation. I'm seriously going to jack up his name because there's no way I'm going to be able to pronounce this, but I'm going to do my best. Dr. Jeffrey Anyikwu, the family physician who evaluated Ammons and her 3 children, diagnosed the incidents as hallucinations and delusions at first. But a Department of Child Services report said medical staff at his office witnessed one of the children being lifted and thrown against the wall without anyone touching him. The report includes accounts that both mother and children complained they were attacked by ghosts and visited by spirits. The report's highlight was a note that hospital personnel witnessed one of the sons moonwalking up the wall backwards and flipped over and landed on his feet. The Ammons called local churches and were told to clean the home with bleach and ammonia. They were also instructed to draw crosses in oil on every door and window, and to pour olive oil on the children's hands and feet, and smear oil in the shape of crosses on their foreheads. The family reached out to two clairvoyants who said the home housed 200 demons. The spiritual workers burned sage and sulfur and instructed the Ammons to cover an end table with a white sheet and place a white candle and a statue of Mary, Joseph, and Jesus on it. They read Psalm 91 from the Bible. This kept the demons at bay for 3 days. Then the family said demons possessed the children. Reverend Michael Maganot told the O'Reilly Factor he got a call from a hospital chaplain one morning after witnesses say a boy walked up a wall backwards. While he never personally interviewed the children, Maganot, he did a 4-hour interview with the children's mother and grandmother. He said the lights would flicker. He went on to perform 3 exorcisms, 2 in English and 1 in Latin, on the family. The story of the demon house was first reported by the Indianapolis Star in 2014. The story was picked up by USA Today, Fox News, Huffington Post, and the Daily Mail. Based on the reports, Bagans bought the house sight unseen over the phone, according to the official statement. He and his crew then became the next victims of the most documented case of demonic possession in U.S. history, the House of 200 Demons. Bagans took repossession a step further, sealing the Carolina Street house from demon spirits altogether. I destroyed the house because I do not want anyone to ever live there again, Bagans told Dread Central. I saw too many things, and there was something inside the house that affected everyone. The police, clergy, children, my production crew, everyone. But such extreme measures are not necessary, says the Hollywood witch Marie Vargas. She was one of the last students of deceased exorcist David Jackson. She also studied under Crooked Path Hippocrates Greg Bismarck, a magician for more than 4 decades, who worked at Pan Pipe's Magical Marketplace, while it was owned by the Kraft star and the Sopranos cast-off Fruiza Bulk. Oh, I know her. How did I jack up her name that bad? Fairuza Bulk. There, I got it right that time. Greg and I both agree that the one thing that we see as lacking on TV shows, specifically about demons, is that once the demons are exorcised, they are not imprisoned and therefore have no problem coming back over and over again. Vargas says, this is why some locations and some people are afflicted by demons for years. Demonology is not uncharted territory, but it requires stepping outside of the prejudice of mainstream Christianity to incorporate knowledge available from other cultures that has been preserved for centuries. Sometimes the information in the ancient books of knowledge gets lost in the translations. How could such information be vetted? Vargas asked. The Hollywood witch fell prey to bad print herself. She made the mistake of conjuring a demon by using a book that confused the names of the angels and the demons. Vargas righted the situation by replacing the demon with a corresponding angel, which restored the balance. She corrected the names with the help of Carol Polk Runnan from the Ordo Templi Astarte, best known as the author of the Book of Solomon's Magic. The prejudice against non-Christian mystery schools or non-Christian demonology from India, Thailand, and Africa, for example, is preventing the American public from being freed from unnecessary demonic possession, Vargas says. A course in Demonology 101 should include the Lesser Key of Solomon, Vargas says, which details the process of imprisoning the jinn or demons in a brass vessel. In India, they are imprisoned in underground vaults. Lacking that in the USA, The brass vessel seems like the logical choice, but nowhere on television is the brass vessel utilized correctly as far as I have seen. The lack of televised coverage may have condemned the property for all eternity. Although Bagans destroyed the house, it does not mean that a ley line or an energy vortex, a literal gateway into this dimension, has been destroyed, Vargas warns. That gate may still exist, and it does not require a house or structure to be utilized. The demons may in fact be waiting for another chance. Demon House will hit theaters and VOD on digital HD on March 16, 2018. So that's already been out. But I still have not watched Demon House. Thank you for watching today's video. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. What paranormal or crime-related mystery would you like to see next? I hope you all have a great day.